Negotiations are the only hope for Albania to have a fair state, declared DP Chair Lulzim Basha before the opposition left the Assembly. Prime Minister Edi Rama again urged the opposition not to lobby against Albania in the international forums. A disinfection process to fight dangerous mosquitoes in our country, like the tiger mosquito, has been launched across the lagoons of the country, with authorities also calling on residents to report basements with water present. A new park named the Albania Israel Friendship Park was created at the artificial lake area. Praising the relations between the two countries, Valiai said cooperation will extend to other fields such as innovation and agriculture. Good evening, it's 6 o'clock on Thursday the 19th of April 2018. Welcome to the English edition of Aura News. My name is Alexandra and I'm here to bring you the day's top stories from across the country translated into English. After 6 months, Samira Tahiri has returned to Parliament as he has not had his mandate as MP removed. His presence in the Parliament Hall could not go unnoticed by former Prime Minister Salih Berisha, who also recorded a video of him using his mobile phone. Berisha told the media that Rama is celebrating the recommendation for opening negotiations with Samira Tahiri, and for this they are putting the actual opening of negotiations in danger. Samira Tahiri's presence in the Parliament endangers the negotiation process, exclaimed Salih Berisha. Though he had registered his name to speak before the Parliament, Samira Tahiri did not follow through with this as the opposition left the Assembly Hall. "I did not speak in Parliament because the opposition members were not present," explained Samira Tahiri. When asked about the video made by former Prime Minister Salih Berisha, Tahiri sarcastically mentioned that he was being filmed by a man who had deleted the 21st January footage, referring to a violent incident some years ago. "I am honoured to be filmed by the man who deleted the 21st January footage," answered Samira Tahiri. Regarding the fear of justice, the former Interior Minister quoted an expression from Prime Minister Rama during his time as Mayor of Tirana, saying he would not be hindered by anyone and that the truth is what he is interested in. "There is no son of a beep who hinders justice. I want only the truth," was the statement made by MP Samira Tahiri. Many accused Tahiri of delivering this statement because it represented some kind of encrypted message, prompting Tahiri to respond via Facebook. The status update read that he has no need to send an encrypted message to anyone, as he is a direct man and will simply await with patience. The opposition did enter the Parliament today, but only to listen to the speeches of the Democratic Party leader Lulzim Basha and SMI chair Monika Gruamadi. They said that the opening of negotiations is the only way for Albania to have credible institutions. Pointing his finger at Samira Tahiri, who is returning to Parliament for the first time in 6 months, Basha said that the opening of negotiations is at risk with him in the Parliament Hall and with the Kuksians in prison. "The opening of negotiations is endangered by Tahiri's presence in this hall," said Lulzim Basha. The opposition MPs then left the hall. However, one MP of the SMI, Robert Britri, decided to remain. When asked by journalists the reasoning behind this decision, he advised that it was the most reasonable action given the circumstances. Bitri denied accusations that he was leaving the Socialist Movement for Integration. "I found it reasonable to stay in the hall, that's all. I am not leaving the SMI," said Robert Britri. In his speech, Prime Minister Edi Rama thanked the Socialist group for its efforts in justice reform, as it were these efforts that enabled the recommendation. Rama said the opposition lobbied against Albania, even in Germany, while calling on his MPs to be careful with the power, because according to him, the opposition cannot challenge it. "The opposition lobbied against Albania, even in Germany," said Edi Rama. MP Tom Doshi intervened during the Prime Minister's speech, who asked Rama to implement vetting also for the politicians. At the end of the session, the majority voted the laws of today's agenda. In a special ceremony, the President of the Republic, Ilir Meta, awarded the former Prime Minister of Italy, Massimo D'Alema, the Mother Teresa High Medal. In the speech he gave during the ceremony, President Meta expressed gratitude to Mr. D'Alema for his continued and extraordinary support of Albania's Euro-Atlantic and European integration process. All Albanians who once secretly used to watch and then openly and full of passion after the 90s, the music, sports, art and public life in neighbouring Italy remember the name and personality of Massimo D'Alema very well. He is one of the main figures of Italian politics, also known as the Maximo leader, for the vision, courage and tireless effort to reform the Italian politics as a whole, said Ilir Meta. The President of the Republic also praised the historic support that the government, led by D'Alema, gave for stopping the genocide and ethnic cleansing in Kosovo, as well as extraordinary humanitarian aid in support of 1 million people displaced by war. Massimo D'Alema held key positions in Italian politics and government in difficult moments of our history at the time of the NATO intervention to end genocide in Kosovo. Though with strong opposition within his coalition, his government played a key role in supporting the historic NATO action that contributed to Kosovo's freedom and peace in the region, said Ilir Meta. Prime Minister Edi Rama, Minister for Foreign Affairs and Europe Didmir Bushati, MPs, former ministers and diplomats were all present at this ceremony. The Guardia di Finanza's most recent air surveillance produced no evidence of cannabis cultivation across the district of Shkodra. Air and land controls are concentrating on the Dukagjini area, where a strong plan of measures is being implemented this year. And according to the Chief of Shkodra's police, Hamdi Sholani, the attack on criminal groups will soon begin. We have evidence against the criminal groups in this region and we are ready to hit them hard, declared Sholani. Part of the plan of measures for the prevention of drug cultivation is also to set up police roadblocks at the end of the road in Prekal, which connects Shkodra with Dukagjini, to conduct inspections on vehicles. The police of Shkodra have confirmed that such measures do fall within their rights according to legislation. The roadblocks in Dukagjin are allowable under the law, said Hamdi Sholani. The inspection points have created a problem, however, with transport to Dukagjini, with the mayor of Shkodra, Voltana Ademi, carefully clarifying the measures they would undertake to manage this situation. We will approve a transport line between Shoshi and Pulti, said Voltana Ademi. The head of the police station of Shkodra and the mayor were together at a meeting to raise awareness against the cultivation of narcotics in the administrative unit of Ana e Malet. The recent winter we endured was relatively mild. However, this unfortunately favours the reproduction and spread of mosquitoes. Therefore, the Ministry of Health has launched a disinfection operation across the country's lagoons. There are two types of mosquitoes known to be circulating in our country that are dangerous, both tiger mosquitoes and common mosquitoes contaminated with the Nile virus. The tiger mosquitoes and mosquitoes which cause the Nile virus fever remain problematic, said the entomologist Enkaleda Dikoli. Dikoli says the urban areas are at risk as well, while requiring the cooperation of citizens to inform the health directorates about any basements where there is a presence of water, as these serve as the perfect place for mosquito reproduction. Citizens must inform us of any basements with water, added Enkaleda Dikoli. Meanwhile, informative brochures are being distributed to citizens and school students by the health authorities. Health authorities provide a series of recommendations to keep mosquitoes under control and avoid being bitten. These suggestions are also practical to use in the home premises, like taking care with flower pots, putting nets or screens on windows, emptying dishes with stale water, not allowing water to enter the basement, and removal of used vehicle tyres in order to avoid creating ideal situations for mosquitoes to reproduce. Israel's Independence Day in Tirana was celebrated with the inauguration of Albania Israel's Friendship Garden, where the municipality of Tirana and the Embassy of Israel planted 70 new seedlings. Mayor Veliaj, alongside the Israeli ambassador Boaz Rodkin and the speaker of the Albania Israel Parliamentary Group of Friendship, Larina Djulameti, all joined the tree planting action. Before we start the new school year, we will help the municipality to renovate one of Tirana's schools. We also decided to partner with the municipality in trying to make the city greener by planting another 70 trees today, informed Boaz Rodkin. What we want is to exchange an experience which will continue especially in the fields of innovation, technology and even agriculture. I believe that we will be able to make Tirana a place many times better than the one it has been, added Larina Djulameti. On the EC's recommendation given to Albania for the opening of negotiations, Veliaj said that the country has started a new phase of integration into the European family that requires a commitment and energy in order to continue the progression. As we prepare for a new phase in Albania's EU integration, what we have understood is that if we get together and work for one purpose, we can do great things, announced Erion Veliaj. Aiming to maintain the excellent relations between the two countries, Tirana's municipality will look to increase cooperation with Jerusalem and several other cities of Israel in the field of innovation and development of agriculture. And that's the news across the country today. Thank you for watching our English edition this evening, and be sure to join me again every Monday to Saturday at 6 p.m. for the latest news from Albania. Once again, on behalf of Aura News, thank you and good night.